X-Men 97 may be the greatest thing that's ever happened since Spider-Man No Way Home. X-Men 97 released on March 20th of this year, and it feels so long ago. Like, it feels like I just watched it, like, and I didn't even binge it. I was actually going weekly. The reason why I love X-Men 97 so much is because it gives me nostalgia, it gives me action, and it gives me drama, which I think those are like the three core things that you need in any Marvel movie and or show and or just maybe just superhero movie in general. Because nostalgia is just pretty much finding that inner joy that you used to have when you were a kid of just like not caring that you like a certain thing because who cares? When you're young, you don't really care about what other people think as much. So with this show, I was just like, oh man, this is great because it gave me that feeling plus gave me enough action and it gave me enough drama. More than I expected, because I thought it was just gonna be a very Mickey Mouse Clubhouse type of show when it was just gonna be all not lovey-dovey, but like, you know, just all happy and simple. This is the bad guys, the good guys, let's fight, X-Men win. But no, it is not like that, and I love it. All right, let's bring it back to why I think there hasn't been nothing great since Spider-Man No Way Home. I do realize X-Men 97 is a Marvel show and it's not a movie, and I shouldn't compare movies and shows. So fine, let's compare it to shows. What is there? We got Loki. Loki ain't better than X-Men 97. I'm sorry. It's great. Season 2 was cool. Kind of confusing towards the end. And actually, no, that's a lie. It was cool. I liked it, but I would not pick it over X-Men 97. What else? Hawkeye, great Christmas show. That's it. I'll probably rewatch it, but then it's okay. It's cool. WandaVision. How did I forget about WandaVision? Oh, because of the Ralph Boner thing.
Ralph Boner?
Boner.
That ruined it for me, and it made me have trust issues with Marvel. And ever since then, also just fan theories in general piss me off because I love it, but at the same time, I caught myself actually invested in a theory, and I hate how I fell for that. And ever since then, I stay away from trailers, or too many trailers. I stay away from fan theories. Unless it's about One Piece, I don't care because I'm not too serious about it, but it's cool to hear. I don't know why that's different though. I have to think about that on my own time, but I don't know why. But anyways, back to Marvel. WandaVision. It was cool until that part. I feel like you could have done something cool. There's too much things happening. And then Falcon Winter Soldier was cool. I almost forgot about it. It's not that great. Like, I wouldn't rewatch it. Echo, I never watched it. I have heard nothing about it besides, honestly, the only reason why people probably hyped it up was because of the scene of Daredevil, and honestly, that's the only reason why I watched it. You see it in episode 1, if ever you decide to watch it. Like 5 minutes of a fight scene, really dope. That's really it. She-Hulk. I only liked it because Daredevil showed up. It was entertaining, I'll give you that. It was very entertaining. I felt like it was missing something. I don't know what it was. It was missing something. But I personally it was okay. Same with Ms. Marvel. I never watched it, and I'm sure it's great. Honestly, I might just watch it right after this, but so I feel like I'm missing out on nothing. Because if I'm comparing it to the movie, which didn't do great with numbers, I'm not trying to use numbers as an argument, but personally it just didn't really seem great, and I heard nothing the only thing I heard great was because of the ending scene, and it showed Beast from X-Men, and that was it. Was that not the Marvels? Yeah, that was the Marvels. That was it. That was the only cool thing that I remembered, and then nothing else about the movie, so I'll just keep that away. And then there was Moon Knight. Moon Knight it started off great. But then it got confusing towards the end, and I started to get a little bored, and then I wouldn't really rewatch it. I wouldn't recommend anyone to I feel so bad. I recommended it to so many people when it came out, because like the first like 3 episodes were really great, but then it was just, God, I was like, oh no. But X-Men 97 beats all of them, because, forget it, I'm gonna spoil it because it's not my fault that if you didn't watch it yet, you didn't watch it. But for the main part, everything just started off crazy in the beginning. Oh my gosh, because it goes from Storm losing her powers, then it goes, we got a new guy coming in, and then he's kind of cool, but you don't see his powers until like later. Then Cyclops is way cooler now, because I thought for the longest time, I was just like, there's something I kind of don't like about Cyclops, and maybe because he was just he just seemed mean all the time. So I'm just like, and then, you know, everyone's favorite is usually either Wolverine, Gambit, Nightcrawler. We have more Nightcrawler, which is really great. Gambit is still cool forever and ever. I don't care. I don't want to say it. And then Wolverine was just, he was very side character. Just he didn't really do a lot, which kind of bums me out. And the whole the thing that confused me was the whole Jean Grey and when they split up. The clone thing was confusing. I don't know who's who or who's the real, because technically they are, because they still have the same memories, but then it doesn't count because Cable comes and then he's like, "You're not really my mom." But then I was like, "Is she not?" And then I'm just confused. I'm like, "Oh God." I was like, "Oh man, dude, Magneto is as you get older, sometimes, you know, you're always rooting for the good guys because the good guys are usually good and everything that they do makes sense. But Magneto is starting to make more sense as you get older, and you're like, you know what? The human race kind of sucks and we need to take over. Then he does a giant EMP and it was so dope. And then I was just, oh man, y'all need to watch it. I love it so much, and I'm scared because I'm showing how much I love it, that the last episode is gonna suck, and I hope it doesn't. What's gonna happen? Yeah, X97, greatest show since ever. This was fun. I suggest people to make videos because it's great. It feels great. It's like therapy. Like, you just gotta express how you feel about certain things, and it just makes you feel good.